Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima IX Ascension. In our last video, the Avatar found the remaining pieces of the magic eggshell and used them to gain entry to Talornia's lair. Once inside, he slew the evil red dragon and took her head, which he will need to present to the guards stationed outside of Valoria's gates so that they will let him in. Now, before we leave Dungeon Destard, we want to do a couple more things like, summoning a demon, for example. Now, we've got these 4 altars surrounding a big red pentagram. And we've got 5 items, so it is safe to assume that 1 item will go on each altar and 1 in that central pentagram. Let's get started. We'll just throw this here. That does seem to have done something. That does not. The severed head did not react. But the red candle did. Okay. How about the burning skull? I'd say it's a fair guess then that the flask of blood goes here. Yeah, I think with those 4 items they can go on any altar. But the severed head, well, that's really the pièce de résistance, isn't it? So we'll put that right here. That is a big demon. So you serve the Avatar now, right? Apparently not. Just freeze him for a moment. And deal with his summoned hellhound, and then... Well, I had to. Okay. Good. Dead demon. What did you have? You had a scroll of Summon Daemon. And we need that. Yeah, that is a 7th circle spell. So once the Avatar has cleansed the Shrine of Valor, he will be able to bind it. And summon more demons that hopefully don't go after him like that one did. That was pretty awful. Let's see here. Well, all the components are still here, so we could just recover them and head out. Oh boy. The Avatar is just running around with these severed heads in his pack. He's like, I just like collecting heads. Dragon, human, it doesn't matter to me. I'll take it. That's not twisted or anything, Avatar. You do that. Everybody's got to have a hobby. Yes, when I'm not summoning demons, I like to have grotesque heads on pikes. Alright. Well, I'd say that was productive. So we have a friend here, Saphira, and we need to tell her the good news. Hey, we killed your god. Talornia is dead. What do you think of that? I'm sure she will be absolutely thrilled upon hearing this.
You are not welcome here, Avatar.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
You killed Talornia! You must die! You will suffer eternal damnation for your wickedness!
I don't know about that. Yeah. Alright, you have a good one. Yes, she was predictably not really feeling that. Oh well. And they're not going to react, so we'll just leave them to their mindless worshipping nonsense. And the Avatar will make his way out of the dungeon. Yes, it is really finally time to leave. So we just have to... I mean, this isn't backtracking, this is like forward tracking at this point. I don't know what you'd call it. Luckily, it's not very far. This is it. Let's refill the mana, though. There we are. And we'll just let the chest of the troll help us get back that little bit of missing health there. Not a big deal. And there's that map transition, because we are outside again. So, I just killed a dragon. Again. Oh, look at that. And I can moonwalk. Let's go tell Molly about this, because if anybody's going to be excited about it, I'm sure it would be her. After all, Talornia, just destroyed her town and her life and everything. No big deal.
Thank you for having killed the dragon that destroyed my village. I heard its death cry even here outside of the dungeon. You have avenged the spirits of all those taken by the horrible creature. Thank you, brave sir.
Well, you are very welcome. Hopefully you can, I don't know, begin the process of moving on in life. I know it's that's kind of a tall order given what you're left with here, but yeah, maybe it's time to leave Dawn. Just an idea. I mean, hey, Katrina's alone on an island. You can go hang out with her. Be friends. I don't know. We need to go back to Castle British. Oh, well, we need to kill this first, apparently. Dead. We need to go back to Castle British to do inventory management, and to Cameron's shop to drop a bunch of gems on the ground there. But first, I would like to head in the direction of, well, unfortunately, you again. Yes, we're going to the Mathis Mines. Not specifically the Mathis Mines, but something very close to them. And that means a trek all the way to the north. Again. But there's a reason. It just means that, yeah, we've got to saddle up and get on out there. And then after that, the Avatar will be sailing back to Valoria, victorious with the head of a red dragon, which proves that he is indeed the Avatar and is very brave. And yeah, this is definitely somebody you should let into your city, because he can probably do a lot of good. Nice rain at night. It does make it pretty dark. I mean, we could pull out a light spell or a day spell if we really wanted to, but I don't really mind this. This is kind of nice. Just keep heading north. I promise there is a reason. I am a bit of a completionist, and I like to see as much as I can in a game. and I like to demonstrate as much as I can in a game. Not you. Yeah, you're just a mild annoyance. Here we are at the Mathis Mines. This is not our final destination right now. In fact, let's look at the map real quick. Okay, so you can see the flashing red pin there. We are going even further north through these mountains. We're going to be on the coast, near Bakura, if you remember him. The one that taught us the final staff technique. We're not going to see him, but we will be running past his home. I'm going to jump down here, in fact. These stones frighten me because I have gotten stuck in them before. I was unable to get out, which meant, yep, time to reload. So even though swimming is kind of slow motion in terms of gameplay, I'm going to go with that instead. It is safer. And there's Bakura. He's still just standing around, shaking his fist at trespassers, telling them to get off his lawn. Who can blame him, right? Get off of everybody's lawn. Definitely. Ah, yes, this is where we are trying to go. Are they fighting each other? Yeah, it looks like maybe a little too much rum. That's fine. Hey guys. Hey, check this out. That's fun. You didn't die. Now you're dead. Very good. Yeah, we have been here before. This is not a new location for the Avatar. And apparently the last time we came through here, we had max gold as well, because I left a pile of 202 coins there. Ah, well, what are you going to do? No, the reason we're here is because of this chest. Now, I'm going to save. Because, okay, so the key that we took from the bowl in Dungeon Destard, the trapped bowl with the spikes, it's right here. This is the one. It's just another, nondescript gold key. Guess what? Yeah, it opens that. Why? I don't know. But that's what happens. And inside are 41 coins, and that's it. This doesn't even have a bottom, really. So that's strange. But I'm going to reload so that we can still have the key here. Because it opens something else later in the game, and that maybe it's not necessarily supposed to, or that doesn't make sense, kind of like this. And I'm interested in that. I would like to see that happen. I would like to be able to demonstrate that. And if I use it here, obviously the key is gone, because keys disappear when you use them for some strange reason. Well, now we do want to get back to Castle British, and probably the best way to do that is to head kind of southeast. I think we will use a moon gate to get back to the area outside of Britain and run through town to get to the castle. But first we've got to get on land kind of straight ahead here. And there's really no way around it. We're just going to have to do a little swimming. That is okay. Nice night for a swim, after all. It really is. There we go. We can make landfall right here. Wonderful. And you can see them in the distance. Those are the stones we're looking for. Okay. Let's do it.
Enter the mantra of the shrine you would like to travel to.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the wildlife. Anyway, moo for compassion.
That path is clear, Avatar. Be careful on your journey.
Thanks. I'm not terribly worried about, you know, the Britain area. Well, there is always this fella stomping around. Hey, guess what? I've gotten a lot smarter since the last time we met. Yeah, anyway. Normally I would jump in the water and swim, but I think this might be faster. Oh, you missed. Look at that, you missed. How sad. Yeah, you know, alternatively, we could have gone...
Compassion be with you.
Right. Gone south through the U area and gone over the mountains, separating that from Castle British, as we have done quite a few times before already. That is one option.
Good day.
Hello! But I went ahead and did this. Get out of my way, dog. Unacceptable. Now, since we're out here, and that is Cameron's shop right there, why don't we go ahead and get that taken care of first. Need to make a deposit. How do you always know that we're here? You're in there. How do you see this? You must have excellent hearing. Alright, well, time to dump the diamonds. That really is a lot of diamonds. That's a pretty good haul. And a few emeralds. And a cut emerald. Okay, looking good. I think that's everything that we want to leave here. Yep. On to Castle British. So that we can drop off all the other goodies. Yeah, you know, Dungeon Shame, right before Dungeon Destard, I think the only thing that we came out of there with was the lightning sword. I mean, there might have been one or two other things, but not really. And then you go to Destard.
Good day, Avatar.
Hey there. And you just got tons and tons of stuff. Not as much in the way of gems as Covetous, because gems are the real money in this game, if you haven't figured that out yet. Well, that and humongous piles of gold that you'll also find sometimes. But yeah, very stark difference. Just no items and then many, many items. Back to the mess. Well, let's start over here. We've got orange potions that didn't get used. Oh, that fell back behind there, didn't it? That's going to drive me crazy. Oh, another one. You know, let's go ahead and retrieve both of them. That's nice. And this goes here as well. No, it doesn't. It falls on the floor. Just to drive me nuts. Come on. There we are. And the yellow potion, we'll just stuff that over here too. Okay. We have Ring of Fire that we don't need. Cool. Let's see, what else? What else? So much stuff. Alright, well, over here, there's Wormguard stuff. I'm not sure, where did I put the Wormguard chest? There it is. Okay. So yeah, Wormguard chest can go over here with the other pieces, and the Wormguard leggings as well. I don't know if that's the full set, but it's a lot of it in any case. And we've got some bone armor as well. So we've got the bone chest, some bone boots, and an extra bone helm in case you're an Etten. Right. Now I'm going to want to put that giant demon summoning tome right here. I think that makes for some excellent reading, but the amulet of singularity is kind of in the way. So we'll be moving that. Yes, the avatar has taken up a new hobby. There we go. Wonderful. Now everybody can come in and see the good stuff there. Alright, well, Amulet of Singularity, let's put you over here. I think I'll move this candle a bit. Oh, that's precarious. That's going to fall over and catch fire and burn down the castle. Let's not have that. But we'll put the Amulet of Singularity right there. And it'll fall through the table a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I know. You're all a bunch of wonderful items that we're collecting for some reason. We still have the Head of Talornia, of course. I think, because it's a quest item, and we won't have it for much longer, but I would say these glass swords are not quest items. Maybe it's time to move them, and we'll just throw Talornia's head in there. We also have this gold key, kind of an overflow from the bag. We'll put that in here as well. Yeah, we do have... Oh, and we have these, of course. The fun stuff. I don't really know where to put those. We don't have a nice pentagram here or anything. So we'll just keep them over here with the serpent venom. You know, in case you want to summon a demon. This is, you know, your beginner's kit. I am curious about that candle. Let's see something. Is it really a candle? I think I might have accidentally hit the fiery orb. Yeah, look at that. You can light that candle. I'm gonna douse it though. I guess it's nice to know that it is still a candle. It's just shaded red. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yes, and these reagents. Well, we can't bind anything right now, but that's okay. A lot of mandrake root now. So if we want to make invulnerability potions, we totally can. I guess we didn't need to go buy all those, but also money, not a problem. We're at max gold, and Cameron's shop is full of gems to make even more money. So not a concern. I wanted to make sure we could bind all the spells, guaranteed. And there goes all the blood moss. So yeah, now scattered throughout the Avatar's room and the magic area that you can teleport to from Lord British's room. Between the two of them, we've got enough reagents for everything. Let's do one final check to make sure that that's not what I wanted to do. One final check. Yeah, I think we're looking good. I think we've got a nice clean inventory. and that now would be a good time to head back to Valoria. So let's be on our way. And we do have to sail there.
Greetings, Avatar.
Hey there.
Good day, Avatar.
Good day to you too, I guess. Yeah, since we haven't cleansed the Shrine of Valor, we cannot take a moon gate there. So we must rely on Raven's services once more. And that's okay, because she just always magically knows where the Avatar is and is ready to sail him to wherever his heart desires. You know, when you're trying to save the world, it's nice to have somebody on top of things like that for you. So we appreciate Raven. We don't appreciate you. Yeah, don't appreciate you. That's why you're dead. And there is the silver heart. Ready and waiting for the Avatar. Hey, Peter. I know he's scratching his head, but it almost looked like he was waving back. Weird. Okay. Hey, Raven.
Let me guess. We need to go back to Valoria?
How'd you know?
Call it woman's intuition. That, and I couldn't help but notice that you're carrying a dragon's head. Come on, let's go. Where would you like to go?
You hit the nail on the head there. We want to go back to Valoria.
Valoria.
All right. Oh, I got completely turned around there. Okay. The triumphant Avatar. Hop. And miss. That's okay. Now, there is one thing to do here before we go speak with the folks at the gate. You'll remember Jordan's journal mentioned his shipwreck, and he wanted to find his bow, but there was a crab in the way, and since he had lost his sword, he couldn't get to his bow. Yeah, we explored all of this earlier, but this was not here. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's kind of a weird, another weird bug. This should have been here, but here it is now. This is the shipwreck that Jordan was referring to. And that is a dead crab. Not really much of interest here. But what about all this talk of a bow? Oh, look, and a big pile of gold. Those are always fun to look at. 157 coins. Ah. The War Bow of Blood. Let's take that. The War Bow of Blood is the most damaging bow in the game, but it comes with a price. Let's go ahead and equip it and demonstrate that price. Watch the Avatar's health bar. Yeah. In fact, the Avatar just starts bleeding out of his side. And it's really not doing much against these guys anyway, because, the undead and all. Yeah, not the best targets for this. But in any case, the War Bow of Blood does a great deal of damage, but it damages you as well. Now, if you've got excellent healing, like we do, or, the chest of the troll, maybe you don't care so much. Maybe it's not such a big deal for you. But, I don't know. It's just something you've got to consider. I will keep it over here, because, I don't know, maybe we will want to do that at some point. Get a little more firepower than YOLO's bow. But, I don't know. In most cases, I think I'd prefer not to take damage. We're already wearing very low protection armor because we wanted the benefits. Let's not make things worse. All right. Well, we're going to try to gain entry to Valoria in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.